hydrogen does not obey the octet rule. Does not obey the octet rule. For example, in H2 molecule, it has 2 electrons, it has also 2 electrons, no 8 electrons. In HCl, hydrogen has only how many electrons? Tell me. 2 electrons. So hydrogen has 2 electrons. In water, tell me, hydrogen has how many electrons? 2 electrons. So hydrogen does not obey the octet rule. So octet rule does not obey by that element having valence electron less than 4. For example, lithium, beryllium, boron, other example, aluminium. So all are the atoms having valence electron less than 2, less than 4. So for example, how many valence electron it has? Valence electron. So valence electron of lithium is 1, it has 2, 3, 3. We are talking about the covalent compound, not the ionic compound. Lithium chloride, it is the covalent compound. Lithium, so lithium chloride. You have to write the structure of lithium chloride. How you write the structure of lithium chloride? So how many valence of electron on lithium? 1. Chlorine has 7. Yes or no? So first you write the electronic valence electronic configuration. Only write the valence electronic configuration. So chlorine has valence electronic configuration 3s2 3p5. It means that it has how many valence electron? 7 valence electron, while lithium has configuration. Valence electronic configuration is 2s1. It means how many valence electron? Only 1 valence electron. And when compound form, we have lithium and chlorine. So in Lewis-Dart structure, the valence electron will share between 2 atoms. And since lithium has only 1 valence electron, therefore the 1 electron of lithium will share with 1 electron of chlorine. And you know that chlorine has how many valence electron? 7 valence electron. So remaining electron will remain on central atom as a lone pair. So tell me, how many sharing of electron? So sharing of electron occur only 2 electron. So sharing of only 2 electron. Therefore, tell me how many valence electron of lithium here? Lithium has 2 electron, while it has 8 electron. So lithium belongs to second period element, but does not obey the octet rule. Yes or no? So lithium does not obey the octet rule, while chlorine obey the octet rule. Got it? So why it possible? Why lithium does not obey the octet rule? Tell me. Because it has less number of valence electron. It is not possible to form a share a 4 electron to gain 8 electron. Got it? So similar to this BCl2, you can explain in, similarly you can explain in BCl2. Yes or no? Also boron chloride BCl3. Yes or no? Aluminum chloride AlCl3. You can explain all these like the lithium chloride. So all have incomplete octet of beryllium, and here boron, and here aluminum. So now draw the structure of BCl3 and AlCl3. Odd electron species does not obey the octet rule. Odd electron species does not obey the octet rule. So what is the odd electron species? Yes. Example. NO, NO2, NO, NO2, ClO2. So these are odd electron species. How odd electron species? So first you have to draw the Lewis dot structure of all these compounds. So now see here, draw the Lewis dot structure of NO. So how you draw the Lewis dot structure of NO? So first write the N and O. Now tell me the valence electron of nitrogen. How many valence electrons? 5. So to complete octet, how many electrons are required? 3. It means nitrogen can share maximum how many electron? 3 electron. Yes or no? Tell me oxygen. How many valence electron? 6 valence electron. So to complete the octet, how many electrons are required? 2. It means the maximum electron can be shared by oxygen is 2, and by nitrogen 3. So tell me here, how many electron will share? 2 or 3? So by nitrogen 3, by oxygen 2, so you have to take the minimum. Because if you share the 3 electron, then the number of electron will increase at oxygen, and there is no space for electron in oxygen, more than 8 electron. Got it? So first write the valence electron. So it has 6 valence electron, and the shared electron between nitrogen and oxygen is 2. So you have to write here 2, and nitrogen has 5 electrons. So see 5 electron of nitrogen. So sharing of 4 electron occur between nitrogen and oxygen, and see here on the nitrogen there is one unpaired electron. So it has unpaired electron. Yes or no? Unpaired electron. Therefore it is called odd electron species. If you count the number of electron on nitrogen, so how many electron here? 4 and 3, 7 electron, and on oxygen 4 and 4, how many electron? 8 electron. So in NO compound, oxygen has 8 electron while nitrogen has 7 electron. Got it? Now tell me in NO2. So you have to draw the structure of NO2. So first identify the central atom. So which will be act as central atom? Having less electronegativity, larger in size, yes or no, and having maximum bond formation tendency. In oxygen and nitrogen, nitrogen is less electronegative, and also nitrogen has more tendency to form bond compared to oxygen. Nitrogen form 3 bond while oxygen form 2 bond. Now put the remaining atom symmetrically, and so tell me the valence electron of nitrogen 5. So it form 3 bond while oxygen form 2 bond. Yes or no? So we have to write here and here also oxygen has, and nitrogen has see here, nitrogen share 2 electrons with this oxygen, yes or no? So the sharing of 2 electrons, it means total number of electrons between nitrogen and oxygen is 4. And what about this? If nitrogen share these 2 electrons with oxygen, then total number of electrons will be here 4, and 4 here, it becomes 8, and 1 here 9. So not possible, because there is no space for 9 electron in nitrogen. It means there is no sharing of 4 electron between nitrogen and this oxygen. So as we know that one special bond, that is coordinate bond. What is a coordinate bond? This nitrogen donate their bond to their electron to oxygen. So only these 2 electrons will be shared between nitrogen and oxygen. There is no electron from oxygen. So mind it. There is only 2 electron is shared between nitrogen and oxygen. And this bond is called which bond? Coordinate bond. Because it is formed by sharing of 2 electrons, but shared electron from nitrogen, 1 atom. And you can draw like bond structure. Nitrogen, oxygen, oxygen, and it has 2 bond, it has coordinate bond, and it has single electron, it has 2 lone pair, it has 3 lone pair. So see here, nitrogen has 1 unpaired electron, yes or no? Unpaired electron. Therefore it is called odd electron species. If you find the total number of electron, so tell me total number of electron here. It has 8 electron, it has 8 electron, 6 and 2 8, 4 and 4 8. Tell me how many electron of nitrogen? Only 7 electron. So these are the odd Cl2, tell me which is the central atom? So must have less electronegativity and have tendency to form more bond. So Cl can form more bond compared to oxygen. And other thing is must be minimum in number. So here Cl is less and oxygen is more. Therefore Cl is central atom. Now we write the Cl and put the remaining atom symmetrically. So oxygen and oxygen. Now tell me the valence electron of oxygen? 6. And oxygen can form maximum 2 bond. And since Cl belongs to third period, so it can occupy more than 8 electron. Here condition with nitrogen. Nitrogen can't occupy more than 8 electron. Therefore here there is no sharing of 2 electron. That is 2 of nitrogen and 2 of oxygen. Only the sharing of 2 electron, that is the coordinate bond. But in chlorine, sharing of more than 4 electron occurs. That is more than 8 electron is possible on the chlorine atom. So see here, in chlorine, so on oxygen how many electron? 6 valence electron, and it will share 2 electron to gain their stable configuration. Similar to this. While as we know that chlorine has 7 electron, it can also share with this 2 with oxygen, and 2 will be as a lone pair or 1 as a single electron. So sharing of 4 electron between this oxygen and this Cl, and sharing of 4 electron this and this. So tell me the total number of electron of oxygen. Tell me. So 8 electron. This oxygen, 8 electron. What about this? So 4, 8 to 10 and 11 electron. So it does not obey the octet rule. It is odd electron species. So odd electron species does not obey the octet rule. So either number of electron less than 8 and more than 8. Got it? So why it does not obey the octet rule? Because chlorine has vacant d orbital. So octet rule does not obey by hypervalent molecule. So what is the hypervalent molecule? So hypervalent molecules are formed by element of 3rd, 4th and 5th periods. 3rd, 4th and 5th periods. Example PF5 SF6 IF7. So see here, you have to draw the structure. All are the exception of octet rule. So how you identify, how you identify which will obey the octet rule or not? Tell me, what is the technique? If surrounding atom more than 4, or you can say first draw the bonds, and if total bond is more than 4, if total bond is more than 4, it means it does not obey the octet rule. So we are going to, so these are the molecules which are hypervalent. Why hypervalent? Because all have atom more than, surrounding atom more than 4. I can say all have more than 4 bonds. And you can say all have more than 8 electrons in valence orbits. So what is the hypervalent molecule? The molecule having more than 8 electron in their valence is called hypervalent molecule. Got it? So all, see here, phosphorus has more than 8 electron, sulfur is central atom more than 8 electron, iodine is sulfur atom more than 8 electron. Got it? So you have to identify the total number of electron. So first draw the structure. So how you draw the structure? So first I am going to draw the structure of PF5. So how you draw? So we have P, and how many fluorine atom? 5. So put it symmetrically. So how you draw the symmetrically? Fluorine and fluorine. And tell me the valence electron of fluorine. So fluorine has 7 valence electron, and to complete octet, how many electrons are required? 8. So tell me, how many electron will be shared by fluorine? Only 1. Yes or no? So fluorine will share only 1 electron. Now tell me, how many electron of phosphorus? 5 electron. And how many valence electron of phosphorus? 5. And phosphorus has to make a bond with 5 fluorine. So tell me, how many electron will be shared by fluorine? Only 1. Yes or no? So that is, there is sharing of 2 electron between these. Here also 2, here also 2 and 2. So all are the single bond. Yes or no? These are the single bond. And tell me the lone pair on fluorine. So if 1 electron is shared, so total number of electron is 7. So 3 lone pair. All fluorine has 3 lone pair. Yes or no? So tell me the total number of electron on central atom. So central atom has how many electron? So there are sharing of 5 electron. It means 10 electron. Therefore it is hypervalent and it does not obey the octet rule. So number of electrons is greater than 8. Got it? Similarly, you can draw the structure of SF6. How you draw? So write the sulfur atom and put the fluorine atom symmetrically. So here will be fluorine. Now, as you know that fluorine has one valence electron. So put the valence electron. Now fluorine has 7 valence electron. Yes or no? So fluorine has 7 valence electron. So one will be shared with sulfur. And how many valence electron of sulfur? 6 valence electron. And all 6 will be shared with fluorine. So there are 6 bonds between sulfur and fluorine. And at fluorine, how many lone pair? So one participate in bonding, therefore remaining 3. So tell me the valence electron of total valence electron of sulfur. So how many bond? 6 bond. That is sharing of 6 electron. Therefore, by sharing of 6 electron, total number of electron will be 12. So on central atom, the total number of electron will be 12 electron will be greater than 8 electron. It means it does not obey the octet rule. Now IF7. So how you write the structure IF7? So, iodine, fluorine, how much? 7. Done? Now, as you know that fluorine has 7 valence electron, it will share only 1 electron to complete their octet. So it has only 1 electron will be shared. All the fluorine, only 1 electron will share. And iodine has how many maximum electron? 7 valence electron. It has also only 1 electron will share. So there will be the 3 lone pair on fluorine. Done? So tell me, the total sharing of electron is 7. So 7 electron. Thank you. So tell me the total valence electron of iodine here. So total valence electron of iodine is 14 electron, which is greater than 8 electron. So from here it is clear that hypervalent molecule does not obey the octet rule. Got it? So E, write down. So as we know that octet rule is based on stability of noble gas electronic configuration. But noble gas, all noble gas have not a stable configuration. They have a stable, but they also form bond. So this is also exception of octet rule. So write down compound of noble gas. compound of noble gas. Example, XeOF2, XeO2F2, any compound of noble gas, all are the exception. So XeOF2, XeF4, XeO3, XeO3, F2, Xe, no, होता नहीं है but बना सकते हो. You can draw, no problem. So XeO4, you can form. Other is krypton, KrF2. So as you know that all the noble gas has a stable configuration, but when noble gas form bond, the total valence electron will be always greater than 8. So these are the exception of, that is limitation of octet rule. So next, if, yeah, so in all species, in all given molecules, the central atom, that is noble gas, has more than 8 electrons. In all given compound. So you can draw the structure. Shape of molecule. So this theory does not describe the shape of molecule. So shape of molecule does not describe by this theory. Next, so this theory does not describe the stability of molecule. This theory does not describe the relative stability of molecule. This theory does not describe the stability of molecule. Clear? So these are the limitation of octet rule. So you know that there are lots of limitation. Therefore this is not the successful theory. So octet rule is not the successful theory. It is a basic theory to understand the bond formation and understand the structure of molecule. Clear? So in next class we will study the valence bond theory.